is conscious of the green culture, to be a platform for me to catch the youth, like I said, and lead them on in the green culture. So during the conference, I'm anticipating that lots of people that we have invited and have shown tremendous interest in actually attending this conference to speak about policies. That is over my head. That is.
So where's the conference? When is it happening?
It's on the 23rd and 24th of April, as I said, and it's happening in Ogun State.
Who's allowed to attend? Who are the people?
Well, we've put adverts in the papers, and we actually have a registration line. Lots of people have registered. You have to register. Yes, online. They have actually registered. You have to register to actually attend. We've called the general public, but it's a very serious conference. So we don't just want people who just want to come and fill in the space in there. We want people who are actually interested in the green policies, who are interested in the sustainable environment. So we didn't just throw it open to the general public. We've approached lots of banks which would like to sponsor some of the projects, and lots of people in the green field that would actually like to partner with us. So
I'm sure that Desmond Madekudumi, our environment evangelist,
yes.
Oh, did he say he was now a pastor?
No, he's an evangelist.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm sure you're watching, Desmond, and I'm sure you're very excited about all this, and I'm sure you're going to be at this conference, because you have been here so many times advocating this green thing, and I'm sure you're thrilled to bits about this. Now, let me take you back a bit. The children part of this, you have spoken about giving them seedlings on Children's Day.
Yeah.
What about educating them about your 3 R's? What are your plans towards that?
Well, inviting them to the stadium wouldn't just start with them coming in and us handing out seeds to them. So yes, we would be having a kind of low-key seminar for the children, educating them, and that's why we'll be calling in the teachers as well to sort of like reinforce what is learnt at the seminar. Well, not the seminar, because I'm hoping that it would hold at the stadium. So we'll call in, we'll call in guest speakers who understand. There's a lady in Lagos. I actually invited her, but I can't actually remember her name right now off the top of my head, who actually has been working with schools in Lagos State. We've invited her. I invited her for today, actually, and then I decided to step it down for what we were doing today, and I'm going to re-invite her on Children's Day to come and speak to the children, to come and see how easy it is. It's just, we just need to tweak the minds of children. It's a way of living.
Has any thought been given to actually incorporating this into the school curriculum? Because the issue of the environment has become an issue of life and death. So that the children are constantly being reminded of this message about keeping the environment green. Otherwise, we kill the environment, we are going to die.
That is how I actually started, that's how I introduced Pt.2 to you, that I'm hoping to work with the Ministry of Education to get it inculcated into, well, maybe the school curriculum, but as a start, as an extra curriculum, so that we can have clubs in school whereby we preach the green scripture, should I put it that way. So yes, definitely working through the Ministry of Education.
Okay, so back to the conference then. Where is the conference? We know it's 23rd and 24th.
Yes.
Where is it?
It's at the Cultural Center. It's called the Herbert Ogunde Center, but lots of people know it as the Cultural Center in Ogun State, in Abeokuta to be precise. It's at 9 o'clock on Tuesday and Wednesday, the 23rd and 24th.
It's a 2-day event.
It's a 2-day event.
All day.
Yes.
On each day.
On each day.
Okay. I noticed that you've got uplifting the environment in there, and you've done a number of things to do with uplift. One of them is one of the things that I find quite interesting: uplifting the aged. And in Nigeria, we don't have homes for the aged. If you happen to have children who are rich, they will take very good care of you. If you are unlucky and unfortunate to not have rich children, then the aged in this circumstance will suffer. What's uplifting the aged? What does it do, and who does it target?
It's interesting that you should say that, because uplifting the aged actually stemmed from what you just phrased there. As soon as we assumed office, it was my initial wish to actually have an aged home. But we sort of placed it on the table. We had a huge crowd in a hall. And the speakers that came to speak in that day, because I had spoken to His Excellency, who had told me and called my attention to it, that is not in our culture to have homes for the aged. And I thought, I said, can we just put it to the public and hear what they say? And to my utmost surprise, in the hall, without them even knowing that they were sort of like being put to the test, inverted commas, people were saying it in their speeches that, in our society where we don't believe in homes, and each time he'll give me a glance that, told you so, that we have the culture of whenever we see people elderly people in our environment, we have the communal system. People think, she's my relative of some sort, and they take them in. And as a result of that, I thought, okay, so if I can't do that, what can I do? So Uplifting the Aged is an ongoing program. Every month, we have, at the moment, we have 500 aged people, which I've identified. There's always a prefix of needy, aged. I say to people that you must know somebody on the corner of your street that you've seen just sitting there that cannot afford to eat. I don't want the elderly people that wear matching bag and shoe or whatever. Those aren't the people that I'm trying to target. I need to reach needy, aged people. People that you've identified that maybe don't have children that are taking care of them. But you can tell when somebody really needs some help. If you know these people, please bring them to me. I am not saying that we can accommodate everybody. We have a waiting list, so to say. We have a list of over 2,000 people. I'm only able to accommodate 500 of them on a monthly basis.
There's your vindication. If you have a waiting list of 2,000, there is a need for a home.
Well, I can't save the world, I can only try. And what I am doing at the moment is giving them stipends on a monthly basis and essential commodities just to assist them to tide them over.
Is there any chance that your organization might delve into lobbying your wonderful husband to get the political apparatus of governance in Ogun State to create policies that would enable those aged people to benefit from our democracy and governance?
Well, it's something that we've definitely spoken about from time to time, and things that I know keep popping up is that we have the pension scheme, we have this, we have that. It could be abused. It could be abused. I mean, if we put it in place after we've gone, what if it goes out of control and we've left a burden on people that are coming behind? So it's not a closed chapter. It's something that we still discuss from time to time because he is a lover of aged people. I mean, the 2 times he's had his birthday whilst being a governor, he's celebrated with the aged people. We always do have his birthday celebration with the aged people. And I know those are the only group that he would attend to because he says we can't have parties, we can't have anything for him on his birthday. But when I say, there are like 1,000 aged people in the hall wishing to say happy birthday. Oh, come on, yeah, let's go. So he loves the elderly people. Everybody knows that he has regard and respect for elderly people and he would not turn his back on them. So it's something that we discuss, and it's not something that he's not concerned about. He just feels that it's not in our culture. And I think that is why you said that there is none in Nigeria. So obviously,
yes. It's something that we should seriously.
Well, there is one in Lagos.
Is it new?
It's not new. It's an old one.
Really?
There are no people's home in Lagos yet.
Old people's home, and most likely it's filled to capacity.
I'm sure it is because the economic reality in Nigeria now is not really proving what His Excellency said about people taking the aged in. That is changing because the economic circumstances don't permit one even if one has the intention and one is willing to do it, the spirit is willing, but the body is weak.